What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2026. I'm Spike Vegeta, and I want to say I have never been more hyped for sports in my life than when I reached on an error in that run of Wii Sports. Hell yeah, Ply, let's go, baby. I popped the heck off. Gamers, I have been around in this community since 2006. I've been coming to GDQ since 2011, and people ask me all the time, why do I keep coming? And I would tell you all right now, but this is not my interview, because I am joined by someone else who's been around the community for a long, long time, and that is my good friend, one of the all-time GDQ speedrunners, probably near the top of the rankings in all-time runs performed at the event. We have got the one, the only, BloodThunder joining me tonight. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Like, everyone always asks me, like, hey, you know, do you feel like the old guard of GDQ? And every time I think about it, I'm like, Spike's still there. Like, how can I be the old guard when Spike's there?
I'm the one medium keeping you from being an old boy
right,
of
right,
all of
like,
this.
Like, you can't stop speedrunning, right? Like,
yeah, right.
I have to quit first, and then
otherwise, I first remember meeting you at AGDQ, I believe it was AGDQ 2014, for your run of
BioShock.
That's right. There's a reason. I knew what run he was doing. I did my research enough. There's a reason why I didn't ask. I asked him to say it. And, you know, I was like, okay, we've got another sicko FPS speedrunner that came up here. And then you just kept on submitting. And I know there was a time where you considered maybe you would move on, you would kind of retire from this, and now you just keep coming back. And so that same question that people ask me all the time, why do you keep coming back and performing for us and honestly putting on an amazing show?
I mean, one, I just love showing off games. At home, if I could just show off all of these really cool games, all of these really crazy mechanics that the community's found. But being able to like take all of that stuff the community's found and bring it to the big stage and be like, this is what 3 people in their bedrooms put together, and now we can showcase it in front of tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people and raise money for charity. Like, yeah, why would I not continue to do that? Given the opportunity, you know?
I love that about you, because you've obviously done a lot of speed runs. You also do a lot of tutorials on your different games. You've had podcasts and whatnot. I think you really, at your core, and it's something I really love about you, is that you just love speed running. Right. Something about it, and all of us that get into it, again, I've got my own reasons for why speed running really clicks in my brain and why I'm into it. But for you, and I want to preface it with this, I don't think you just did your 30th speed game, System Shock 2 at this GDQ. You're about to do Mouse PI, a big modern game right now. Your 31st run at GDQ, and I don't know if you run bad speed games. You have such good taste in runs, you find so much cool stuff. What is it that drives you to run these different games?
I mean, I just love gaming in general. I love just playing new games. Like every year I play 70 plus games casually.
Wow.
And it's just because every time I play a game, there's new mechanics to learn about, especially in the indie scene. Indie FPS games just continue to reinvent the wheel and just push the medium forward. And it's like when I can play a game and I get a new mechanic to mess with, like that's just the greatest feeling in the world. And I'm sure like our similar reasons for speedrunning games is the routing process, taking those mechanics and just applying it everywhere you can. You know, randomizers especially just like really scratch that part of the brain.
Yeah.
I know you mess with like a lot of different ones. Ocarina of Time, I've watched you do that countless times over the years. Or in the Blind Forest, for me, it was that way. It's just like, anytime I can just mess around with that, it becomes a puzzle, right? It stops being a game and becomes a puzzle, and you got to just work it.
That's such a good way to describe it. And I have to give a shout out. I didn't have this originally in my questions I was gonna go through. A lot of people know you as an FPS guy. I made fun of this last year with 8F. I remember we were sitting up here getting ready for an interview, and I said, there might not be a more common image on a GDQ stream than BloodThunder playing an FPS standing out of bounds. That might be the most common thing that you could potentially click into. But you also brought up Ori and the Blind Forest, a game that we generally don't know you to run. FPS never ran it here at a GDQ. You said you thought it was the best speedrun you've ever done.
Yeah, easily.
So with that, I'm gonna segue into, I wanna ask you, you've ran so many darn games. I love people who have this much experience. Give me your Mount Rushmore. Top 4 speed games that you have ever personally done.
Okay, the first 3 are pretty easy. The fourth one gave me a little trouble in thinking, but Ori and the Blind Forest, randomizer specifically. I mean, the rest of the categories are great too, but the randomizer is why I continue to
Very good.
Amnesia the Bunker, especially on Shell Shock difficulty, which I got to show off at HDQ after being on backup for 4 times in a row, because that's essentially like a randomizer, but in a horror game.
For sure.
It's lovely. Amnesia, The Dark Descent.
Hell yeah.
Started running that in 2013, and I just keep going back to it time and time again. Even if I don't like push for the best time I can possibly get, it's just really fun to run.
It's just a satisfying run that you can always go back
just
to.
the movement. And the last one, I'm going to go with Doom 2016.
Okay, hell yeah. Doom 2016, I know, was a game that, as someone who doesn't personally run a ton of FPSs, I said, I want to play that one. It looks so cool. I feel like it's inspired a generation of amazing other, kind of resurgence of boomer shooters almost here on the GDQ stage over the years. I think those are great answers. I'm going to ask you one more Mount Rushmore, because I think again, we're coming up on 31 times you have performed a run here at GDQ. Probably double that or triple or the amount of couches you have been on. You have worked with countless different communities about all these different games. You have gotten to meet a lot of people. I'd like to ask you, we'll say the Mount Rushmore of just community members that you have gotten to work with in some capacity. And I'll let you decide the rules of what puts people up there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the easy number one for me is you, right?
Oh.
When I started speedrunning at 20,
I didn't know he was going to say that. Thank you.
It seems like the easy, I'm just going to brown nose a little bit here. But no, I started speedrunning in 2011, and I started watching GDQs in 2013. I was like, this is something I have to do. I have to take speedrunning and go to these events. And you were one of the big reasons for doing that, watching you do Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It's like one of the most speedruns I've ever watched is your stuff.
So thank you, genuinely.
Yeah,
I appreciate
that. The work that you continue to do up on stage is so inspiring. The other ones are kind of in the similar boat of just not only being great speedrunners and performers and pushing the speedrunning in general, but pushing speedrunners to be the best that they can be at the event and at home. Covert Muffin.
Yes.
Is just a great friend. Also got me into Ori in the Blind Forest, so that helps there. Maxi Lobes, another great friend. Huge in the horror scene, just pushing runners, especially on the indie side of things. And then the last one, I'm gonna throw in Brian Otto.
Hell yeah. It would be bad if I said 4 great answers. 3 amazing answers and one that I appreciate.
So why him?
Yeah, right. All amazing runners who have done a lot of work for us and just work, good for the world in many different ways and just good for providing a lot of escapism. I want, real quick, one thing before I let you out of here. I didn't let you know we were going to do this. Let's do 90 seconds up on the clock. BloodThunder, by my count, this is an ish for a reason. Including the 2 runs you're doing this week, you have ran 25 different games at this event. Some of them obviously doubling up. I'm gonna give you 90 seconds and I'm gonna do my best. I don't even order these alphabetically or anything. I'm gonna try to keep track of how many games you can remember that you have done in 90 seconds.
I need a quick
Okay, yeah, take a quick swig. Let's see what we're able to get through. Some of these, I'm like, yeah, a lot of these are easy. Some I'm like, does he remember he ever ran this game? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and count you down. 3, 2, 1, let it rip, dog.
BioShock 1, BioShock 2, BioShock Infinite, Broforce, Quantum Conundrum, Dishonored 2, Fear, I Am Bread, Wolfenstein The New Order, Wolfenstein The Old Blood, Trepang 2, Sprawl, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Doom 2016, Doom The Dark Ages, Tomb Raider 2013. Oh, this is... where things start to have to dig deep here. I Am Bread. I don't know how I forgot I Am Bread.
Yeah, no, you got bread. If there's one you're gonna call out twice, let's call it I Am Bread.
This is where...
I'll give away. I don't think you have announced either of the 2 you've done this event.
System Shock 2, Mouse Pie for Hire. System Shock 1 remake.
Yep.
The Penumbra trilogy, Penumbra Overture.
Yes.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Amnesia: The Bunker. Oh, now we're really scraping the bottom.
We're down to just a couple. One might involve the number, it's a year in the last 10 years. It involves the number 2017. You got 23 seconds.
Oh, Pray Moon Crash.
Yep. It ends, it's a something 2. But there was no space in the 2 when I searched it. You got 10 seconds.
But I mean, Trepang 2?
Trepang 2, yes.
I thought I said that one.
Oh, you might have already said that, but you said it so fast. You might have hit all these. 3, 2, 1. And did you say Sprawl?
I think I said Sprawl and Trepang 2 together.
Dog, you might have actually said every single one of them.
Someone check
I
the
had
tape.
all the others marked up. That is actually incredible. BloodThunder, I think that speaks a lot to the memories you have made for yourself and for everybody out here. Thank you for all the amount of dollars you have helped us raise over the years. All the amazing speed runs you have showcased for us. 30 down, I hope you got another 30 in you, brother. I hope you keep on coming back.
I'm trying to find some more, so you know.
Thank you so much to BloodThunder. We're gonna kick y'all back up to the front. We got some Earthbound Beginnings coming up right now, maybe with our friend Sega. Sega.